Hello everybody, I hope you're having a really wonderful day. Today's video is very exciting for me because it is the very first episode of Drawing Your Pets, and it was so fun for me to go through all of my emails. I got so many emails of people entering in their pets and explaining to me how they got their pets and funny stories about them, and it was just so much fun to go through all of them. I did get an incredible amount of entries, which is a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing because it's just so fun for me to go through, and it makes me happy that a load of you guys wanted to be involved in this new series. But at the same time, it also meant that not everyone could get picked. I think I had almost 200 entries just for this episode, and I assume there'll be a lot more in the future. So it was so hard to pick out pets to draw. All of your pets are so cute, and all of the stories, some of them made me like close to tears because they're just such lovely stories of how you like found your pets. Some people adopted their pets or even saved their pets. It was just really lovely. So I just want to say a special thank you to everyone who entered in their pets, and I'm sorry that I couldn't draw every single one. Hopefully, if this is a series that you guys like, it will be returning soon, and then you'll have even more chances for your pets to be drawn. So in this episode, I'm drawing two different pets. The first pet was submitted in by Erin, and this is what she said in her email. This dog's name is Libby. She's a Shiba Inu and she's turning 5 this month on the 20th. So that was last month in April. So Libby is 5 now. And she's been living with me and my boyfriend for 1.5 years now. Before she came to live with us, she lived out in some beautiful foothills with her breeder. She was a show dog, so she has the fancy pants name Wolfworks Aki Hanako. Libby has always been her cool name though. And the breeder had intended to breed her, but after a couple of tries without her conceiving, they started to believe she might be barren. We happened to come along at just the right time when they were considering pursuing hormone treatment, etc., and said we would be very interested if they were going to consider rehoming her. From when we first met her, Libby was extremely friendly Shiba. They're known for being quite standoffish and independent. When we played with the other dogs the day we met her, they would run off and do a lap of the paddock before coming to greet us, while Libby came to greet us first and then did a lap. She's very cat-like, like most Shibas. We refer to her as Tiny Wolf or Secret Cat. She likes to get up on high places, tends to watch us from doorways, and arranges herself in a loaf form like a cat. She's also very fastidious, I hope I'm saying that right, and spends a lot of time of the day keeping herself clean. As a result, she tends not to have a doggy smell, and her coat is soft and shiny. Libby is very strong-willed and likes to make her opinions known, mostly through judgmental grunting noises and poking us with her nose or paws. She's the picture of poise and elegance most of the time, but when she does her zoomies, where she runs around very fast, she has the most goofy look on her face, and every month she attends a meetup for other Brisbane area Shiba Inus, where she rules as the self-declared pack leader. So that was just amazing for me to read. It was so fun finding out about how Erin and her boyfriend got Libby, and also I will let you guys know she does have an Instagram, which I will link in the description. So I will definitely be following her because I love to follow pet accounts on Instagram. But yeah, Libby was so much fun to draw. Also, before people even ask me, the thing in the bottom left corner, so how I have the reference picture up whilst I'm drawing in Krita, I actually downloaded a special program to be able to use this, so to be able to have a reference picture up when I'm drawing. The program is called Pure Ref, and I will put a link to it in the description, just because I know someone will ask me how I did that. And then as I got to the end of the drawing, I saw that Libby had this like star on her head, and I thought it looked really cute, so I kind of wanted to add more stars into the background, just make it seem a bit magical, and then have like little pastel-y colours, and yeah, it was so much fun to film this and do this drawing, and I'm really happy with this one, how this one came out. and Libby is just so cute. And I'm really happy with this, especially because normally I'm a lot better at drawing cats than I am at drawing dogs, and I think this came out pretty well. I think I did kind of capture Libby's likeness. Okay, so the next pet came from Oona, and Oona actually entered in lots of different pets for me to choose from, and a very, very extensive email where I could read all of the stories behind each of the animals. So I was very spoilt for choice. I didn't know which cat to choose, but I ended up choosing the first cat that she sent me, which was Mick. And that is mostly because I found the story just really touching. So this is Mick, and it's Oona's 10-year-old ginger cat. So I'm going to read out what she said in the email. Mick is my best friend in the whole world, and he never leaves my side. He sleeps in my bed every night, right beside me under the covers. He exactly knows how I feel and reacts to it, like rubbing his head against mine and purring when I am crying, or just being there for me when I'm scared. He is very impatient. Whenever I stay up too late, he jumps on the bed and keeps staring at me until I go to bed. And when I miss my alarm in the morning, he will wake me up by rubbing his head against mine and purring. He is also a very jealous cat. If we get another cat, he is very jealous when I give it attention. But he is very caring for his siblings in the end. He is the most soft-hearted and sweet cat I've ever had. I got him from a local shelter when I was 9 years old, and we immediately became inseparable. He has been ill ever since he was a kitten. He has upper respiratory infection. He had antibiotics his whole life, and sadly the virus has become resistant against it. So we are at the point where he can't be treated anymore, but I am super proud of him. Vets thought he wouldn't even reach 3 years old, but look at him now, he is a 10-year-old grandpa. He's the most special cat you will ever meet. He made my childhood a lot easier as I suffered from emotional disorders and had a lot of family problems. I don't know what I would do without him. And I found that story to be so touching. I thought Mick was just so adorable, and yeah, I have a soft spot for cats. My friends were helping me go through all of the emails, and I kept picking out the cats and being like, I want to draw the cats. But yeah, my friends especially also really liked the story behind Mick, and I will also put on screen the other pet that Oona entered that I almost picked. It was kind of my second choice to be drawn, which was Bowie or Bowie, I'm not really sure how to say, but Bowie is a stubborn, adventurous kitten who turns 1 in a month. So I thought he looked so cute, and I was so almost going to pick him to draw, but I think it was more the story behind Mick that made me think, nah, I think I want to draw Mick just for this episode. But I really appreciate you taking out the time to write so much in that email and attach so many pictures. If you guys do want to enter in for future episodes, the one thing that I would really recommend you doing is attaching lots of pictures of your cats or dogs or other pets, and making sure they're clear photos. A lot of people sent me photos, but sadly they were just too blurry for me to be able to actually properly distinguish features from. So I'd say make sure your photo is of a relatively good quality. Attach multiple photos in good lighting so I'll be able to see the pet well, and also if you can give me a good extensive story about them, how you got them, or something funny they've done, or their characteristics. It's just a lot more fun for me that way, because I feel like I know the animal better, so I feel like I can draw them better. And also it helps me when it comes to the voiceover of the video, because if I didn't have the stories behind the pets, I would be rambling on and saying all kinds of rubbish this whole video. But anyway, I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and let me know if you would like this to become like a regular series. I would so love to do that. And like I said, it was just incredibly fun to go through all the emails and see all the lovely pets that you guys entered, because I really do love animals, and yeah, it was so much fun. Anyway, I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know what you thought down below in the comments, and I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, if I have a video out then. Bye guys.